Hello to all BetDriver program users. In this video, we will get acquainted with the program and consider its functions and settings. As a reminder, you must have an active Betfair exchange account. It is used for working in the program. You can enter the program by one of three ways. Website, using the login and password from the Betfair exchange account. Using a certificate. A pre-generated certificate is used to enter the program. Instructions for the certificate creation and linking it to your Betfair account for Windows can be found on our website. Login with a certificate can be used for the following cases. 1. For automatic login to the program's bots exchange, because this method does not require interactive login and password at try. 2. If, for some reason, interactive login and password and try is impossible or inconvenient, for example, the provider blocks the web page that is used for interactive login. Username and password. To enter the program, you need to enter your username and password of your Betfair account in this window. After entering the account, we find ourselves at the main program window. What do we see there? The username specified during the registration on the exchange, the state of your exchange account. Below you will find the market search section. The list contains all the markets currently offered by the exchange. We can select the sport type, country, league, event date, participants, and the market on which we would like to bet. You can set the searching conditions in order to find the necessary match faster. In-play. Events that have already transferred to in-play are indicated. Unmatched bets. Markets where your bets have not been accepted are indicated. Matched bets. The markets where your bets were accepted. Filter. Market search is carried out by a keyword, country name, sport, championship, teams, etc. The News section publishes the history of the program versions with the changes and additions made. Above you can see the current program version, user ID, subscription period. The next step is devoted to automatic strategies. Here is a list of the automatic strategies added by you earlier. You may delete, rename, or copy each strategy. All the initial strategy settings are transferred to the copied one. This allows you to quickly change any parameter without setting up a strategy from scratch. If the Save History checkbox is selected in the program settings, then this section will display all the events processed by the program. To do this, open the event list and select the market, which history you want to see. The market can be found manually in the list or by entering the market name into the search bar. If you need only those markets where your bets were accepted, then click on the checkbox next to Markets with the bets only. After market selection, you can check the history of all changes that took place on it, including matched and unmatched bets, account changes, odds movement, and other information. With the scale at the top of the window, you can rewind the event from the moment you enter the market until its closure. Here you will find the parameters applicable to the program as a whole. The language used in the program interface. Language for API. The language in which the program retrieves data from the exchange. All markets and events will be displayed in this language. This is equivalent to the language selected on the Betfair exchange. Restart the program in order to change the language. Theme. Program interface design theme. Ladder font size. Changing the ladder font in the event window. Default stake. The default bet amount that will be used in the trading at each market. It is valid for manual trading. If setting a different bet amount in the automatic strategy settings, then it will be applied. Stake step. Step of increasing or decreasing the bet amount with each click on the left or right arrow. Use Stream API. The program will receive data from the exchange via the market subscription. The program receives data in the case of changes at the market. If there are no changes, then the data is not sent. The use of Stream API allows you to retrieve data with minimal delays. If the setting is not selected, the program will receive data via the REST API technology. You need to submit a request to the exchange in order to receive market data from it. Save history. It allows you to save the history of trading on the exchange using automatic strategies or manually. It also indicates for how many days the history should be kept. Emulation mode. This is trading at the exchange without placing real bets. An unlimited virtual balance is used for bets. The function allows you to test strategies, change settings, and watch the result without any risk of loss. All bets are displayed in the program interface. It should be noted that emulation bets do not affect the odds movement in the market where the bets were placed. Get soccer score. Displaying the football match score in the window in which bets are placed. Show account browser. The account browser tab is added. This is a display of the page from the Betfair exchange. Enabling this option allows you to perform operations with the account deposit directly in the program window. 3 update period. It allows you to set the frequency with which the market tree on the left side of the program will be updated. This parameter may be left with the default settings, since markets appear on the exchange very early. Count of minutes for matched in X minutes column. During the launch of any automatic strategy, a window opens showing its operation. In particular, it displays a list of markets found by the automatic strategy. In Matched in X minutes column, it is possible to check the transactions amount on the market for a certain period of time in minutes. You can specify the number of minutes that is necessary to display the transaction amount, matched amounts, on the market. Matched amount in X minutes to color market lines. If more than the specified amount is matched for the specified time period, then the market in the list is highlighted in color. The associated parameter, count of minutes for matched in X minutes column. Login methods. The type of data that will be saved in the logs is selected. The logs are in the following folder. Transaction counter. The exchange allows to carry out up to 5,000 transactions per hour. If this value is exceeded, the exchange takes an additional fee for each subsequent transaction. Here you can set transaction limit per hour, period in minutes for which the transaction limit will be recalculated, by default 60 minutes. If one is specified, then the limit of 5,000 per hour will mean 5,000 divided to 60 multiplied by 1, 83 per minute, etc. Maximum number of transactions per hour. Depending on the values set, the program will calculate the maximum number of transactions for the selected time period, the number of transactions for the selected time period, the number of transactions per hour, the total number of transactions carried out. Heartbeat feature allows you to automatically cancel unpaired bets in case of technical problems on the Betfair exchange. If the heartbeat function is activated, the program automatically sends heartbeat request to the exchange. The request waiting period is set by the user in the range from 10 to 300 seconds. If the exchange does not receive any requests during this time, an attempt to cancel your unpaired bets on Betfair will be made. Stop sending heartbeat requests and cancel all unmatched bets. This function cancels unmatched bets in case of technical problems on the exchange. This was an overview of the main program functions and parameters. I wish you a profitable trading with BetDriver.